A new Minecraft mod has arrived, turning the world-famous crafting and survival game into a clone of From Software's Elden Ring. Both of these games have seen their fair share of modifications, with Elden Ring getting improved load times and more ridiculous boss battles, amongst countless strange features like battles with Shrek and Thomas the Tank Engine through mods. How? Well, watch the video till the end to know for yourself. Since launching back in 2009, Minecraft has become one of the biggest video games ever. That includes in terms of its physical expanse. With the exception of something like No Man's Sky, Mojang's Sandbox IP is easily one of the biggest video games in terms of its map size. Given this huge landscape to play around with, fans have spent the last decade or so creating or recreating some immensely complex structures. And sometimes these projects bring worlds over from other franchises. As spotted by PC Games N, a new mod for Minecraft by a user called SeriousCraft is currently in development that is based on Elden Ring. According to the download page on Planet Minecraft, Elden World is about 40% complete, and a demo is currently available for anyone who wants to try it out so far. The mod contains 4 square kilometers to discover, which also features more than 20 dungeons and castles. For fans of both games, this sounds like it's going to be a very interesting project to check out, especially once it's complete. Currently, there doesn't appear to be a launch window for the final build. It's hardly surprising that From Software's latest action RPG has become the subject of a fan-made Minecraft project. Since being released in February, Elden Ring has become one of the highest-rated games of all time, with a Metacritic score of 96 on current-gen consoles and 94 on PC at the time of writing. Those who are familiar with the game will recognize some of the elements in SeriousCraft's world, with images showing some of the pretty spectacular work that's going into the map. From Software's game has been influencing people since its launch, and this project is not the first of its kind. A few months ago, another Minecraft user built Elden Ring-inspired terrain, showing not only a great amount of building talent, but also just how much of an impact the game has had on the community, especially fans of Minecraft. It's not uncommon for other gaming franchises to make it into Mojang's open-world title. The likes of Skyrim have also found their way into Minecraft, with fans building the City of Solitude, or Bleak Falls Barrow. Such recreations are impressive, allowing players to imagine what other games would look like when constructed using one-by-one blocks. It remains to be seen what other interesting projects the community will come up with, but evidently, there's still so much life left in the sandbox game. Outside of their immense popularity, it may not seem like Elden Ring and Minecraft have much in common. The former is a recently released, brutally difficult, mature, and complex open-world action RPG, while the latter is a more zen, family-friendly, accessible title that has been released on just about every platform out there. Both of these games, however, have widespread acclaim and die-hard fan bases that spend tons of time working on fan art, mods, and general user-generated content. Additionally, while it may not be as obviously challenging as Elden Ring, Minecraft is quite complex thanks to a number of integrated systems and features, and this complexity opens the door to unique in-game creations and mods. That being said, there are several similarities between the two games that make such a mod not entirely unsurprising. While Elden Ring is considered incredibly difficult, a recent study recognized Minecraft as the most challenging mobile game. While Elden Ring is regarded as one of the most popular games of the moment, Minecraft is the best-selling game of all time. Both games also attract an assortment of players attempting creative playthroughs, with speedruns being one of the most popular. One player recently completed a Minecraft speedrun while blindfolded for the first time in history, demonstrating the level of memory and dedication the game has managed to garner since its release in 2009. One of these recent mods has turned Minecraft into a blocky facsimile of Elden Ring. The mod, which is actually a collection of old and new Minecraft mods bundled into one package, was also shared by YouTuber Asian Half Squat. This massive overhaul brings dynamic combat to Minecraft, along with a number of new textures, enemies including bosses based on those from Elden Ring, and a number of features such as a new loot system. The mod is available to download from CurseForge for anyone interested in trying at their own risk. In the video, Asian Half Squat goes over each of the mods they've chosen in detail, explaining why they've been picked, any minor tweaks you may need to make, or any potential issues they can cause. It's a lot to take in, but it's worth watching the video if only to understand just how titanic this undertaking is. If you fancy it yourself, you can find the Shattered Ring mod pack at the link. The result is a game that certainly looks like Minecraft, but not as most know it. Instead, combat has more depth with different weapons involving new timings to consider, and button mashing is no longer a viable strategy because the tougher mobs will punish you for it. New bosses roam around the world ready to attack without notice, as they smash up the environment and decimate the players. Dungeons look horrifying, with hordes of enemies and incredible textures lining their walls. They've even got dragons flying around the world dropping explosive fireballs willy-nilly to kill you, and scorch the earth itself. This is one of those moments that really show off just how great Minecraft mods are, and we can't wait to see what comes next in the world of Minecraft Elden Ring crossovers. Elden Ring is already an incredible task in its original form. Even if that isn't enough, then even trickier tasks might be more complicated. The now infamous modder Grimrook has done the latest works. Because of this, it can make a ring out of Elden Crisp survival adventure. Elden Ring, surviving with great courage. This mod has a short and concise name, Survival Mode, and has exactly that name. It doesn't change anything about gameplay, but adds many interesting features. So you have to take care of the real world and its sometimes hostile inhabitants, not just to be fed up with hunger, thirst, and to develop a disease. If you endure too long while avoiding drinking any beer, the game character is dying in the worst hordes due to dehydration. That's the same thing as the amount of food and other remedies. Different regions bring special diseases or plagues with you that you must actively fight or control. For more detail, the Moors turn night you're in the first episode of the action-playing game. However, complete details haven't actually been finalized for the mod just yet. Grimrook reveals via the tweet above that they're still taking suggestions for the mod specifics, meaning it's still very much in the planning phase. Considering how hefty this mod sounds, we could be waiting for the survival mode mod to hit for a fair while yet. That all being said, survival mode in Elden Ring sounds like an entertaining nightmare. The thought of nighttime being so dark you need a torch to see, as well as hunger and thirst meters to deal with while exploring the lands between, sounds like a suitably hellish addition for a game that's already as tough as nails in its own right. Even if Minecraft is constantly adding new items, features, and enhancements, this mod shows just how much more complex Mojang's best-selling game could be. A dedicated modern combat system like the one featured in Elden Ring would certainly be interesting to see in Minecraft, along with a framework that is more similar to an action game. So it's likely that plenty of gamers will be willing to check this unique mod out. Having said that, it perhaps isn't fair to compare Minecraft and Elden Ring. Both games serve entirely different purposes, and while both very popular, are targeted at different demographics. Playing a dark, challenging, and brooding version of Minecraft is definitely a cool novelty, but even the most hardcore Elden Ring fans can admit that the building block game has its own unique charm and fun factors. Most players don't seem to be loving the experience very much, however. In their opinion, the pixelated graphics on the surface hide the amount of depth and freedom the game offers. Such is how Minecraft modders' freedom has allowed players to change the game. The change is to such an extent that some dub it Elden Ring on lowest settings. Despite Minecraft's pixelated graphics though, the vast world can often ask a lot from the system it runs on. A player stated that they would perhaps be able to run Elden Ring better on their system. Interestingly enough, one Reddit user stated some unique similarities between the two games. They explained that some points like trading with NPCs and hard enemies are common in both games. For players interested in trying the Shattered Ring mod, they can get Minecraft for PC, but the game is also available on iOS, Linux, Android, Xbox, PlayStation, Wii, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo 3DS, and Raspberry Pi. Meanwhile, those interested in the complex fantasy world of the lands between can find it in Elden Ring, which is available to play now on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. What are your views on this? Are you a fan of Elden Ring, or you just don't think it can leave its mark? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and share the video with your friends and family. We keep coming up with informative and interesting videos, so make sure you subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon below. That way, you'll never miss anything new on the channel.